just think that one idea that helps us all become better teachers is to watch other people teach and to have other people watch us teach. So taking it out of a kind of assessment context or an observation context and just seeing it as a chance to sit in a colleague's class and observe, watch, learn, compare. And I think what you will find, and the same is true actually of attending conference talks, you'll find some of the things you do validated. You'll think, I do that, I do that, I do that. You'll see some things you've never thought of doing, and you'll think, I'll try that. And you'll also see some things that you used to do and you've stopped doing, and you'll think, I remember that, that's good, I'm going to start doing that again.
The one idea is something that is not original. It was talked about way back by John Fanslow from New York. And he called it breaking rules. And his idea was this: the only way to discover what you're doing in a classroom and why is to break your own rules and do everything the other way around and see what happens. And if you ask me to give you one way of doing that, it's perfectly simple. You put a camera in the back of your class and leave it there. And then you watch what happens. Something we don't do often enough. And when you watch yourself teaching and then you analyze what's going on, things will happen in your brain. But you have to think about it. You have to work on it and think about it.
It's a pretty fundamental idea. It's the root of, I think, the key to good teaching is get to know your students, learn their names fast, learn the pronunciation, especially if it's very different from your pronunciation, and use their names. When you're talking to them, when you're teaching, don't just look at them, point to them, talk to them with their names. Find out about them, find out about what makes them tick. And of course, the more you have this dialogue building with you and them as a group, with them as individuals, of course, the more you'll be hearing about what they're saying, the more you'll find out about their linguistic strengths and weaknesses. So it's just a good pathway to success. Just really relate to them as people.
One idea I've known to help with nerves. I mean, particularly new teachers often get nervous before a class, and this is something that occurred to me many years ago. I used to get nervous before classes, and I looked around and I thought, actually, the classroom is my living room. This is where I live, this is my flat, this is my home. And these people coming in are my guests, and so the students, in other words. These are my guests, and they're coming to a little party. And I hope that they will enjoy the party, and I want to enjoy the party as well. And much like a party, the first person arrives, I say, hello, how are you? Come in, sit down. And as the host of the party, I have this responsibility to greet my guests, to get them a drink. If they look lonely or, nobody to talk to introduce them to somebody. Until everybody's comfortable and everyone's happy, and then we can all enjoy ourselves.
A recipe, but I mean, I do find that teachers need to be told or given permission to let their lessons open up from time to time and go with the flow, and especially in terms of what the students want to talk about, and not feel that they're somehow going to lose the thread of the lesson, or they're going to not be faithful to the syllabus or miss out on things on the exam. It's those moments when this lesson opens up and the students are allowed to run with it that probably will be the most memorable for the students, and of course any language that's associated with those moments will also be very memorable. So relax a little and open up the cracks in the lesson.